entitled Temple Run. Oh yes, Temple Run.
Look what the money are. Who will make the money? The money 7 will see. When I got 20,000. I don't blame nobody. I didn't government I blame. Because I give a job to the youth money. Well, I don't use me Kush. If Kush don't kill me, now me will kill Kush. If Kush don't kill me, now me go kill me. You cannot. I'm a stop people in a crowd by this place.
I've seen this now, but not again. This scenario cannot be different. By calling our just imagine yesterday, all night I had the truth. 1 man safe and okay. I didn't want to safe to this.
Wait, but wait, I'm going to make it useless.
Wait, anyone just come out of the finish?
Don't recommend.
Very wrong! Very wrong!
What's funny? They can't happy, they can't make any dance. I will say don't prepare. For me, I don't back with the book. I go, Temple Run!
What? The man, he doesn't make an IQ. So I use my IQ for Momsi. Now I know that he level 5. You understand it? As Momsi goes so, now I go take the paper there. Now flog me, now go sell it. The money they say, no. Now go there also. Temple Run! Where is the
No,
yeah.
maybe step one, you don't know. But it's still not
Listen. Now, the money there, we all go, but I trust now. Go reach for the baby. Temple Run! We
are you gonna find? I didn't say me woman to rest for camp come. Are you gonna be glad about Temple Run? Una no say Temple Run a bad thing. Hey, 90% of people go there and sister them. When they left this country, they go Temple Run. Then they die bad one. Either they die in a road or they die in a desert. Then two of them, then they drown us.
Sissy, I use my IQ. I don't know. I guess IQ on this.
So guess what IQ business? Temple Run good up. I ain't even talk about it. That money they take time to start business in this country. Before they say 2-3 years, you don't talk so about businessman.
No! Wait, the NYES.
It means national youth employment and entrepreneurship here.
Now you go over the old
No, so you go, mama. Office of the Vice President, we come for youth man. And a very educated conference one day. You will find that we are saying, no, where we go to that conference, we will network with big businessmen and businesswomen, big people that will own a big office there, and we will learn LinkedIn. You will find all the way at 10. And now application they all get big number where we go, where we apply, where we attend that conference.
Saleh, that's really the talk. And you want to me, I'm not going to Temple Run away. I'm tired. I go by this conference.
You know
the pay nothing.
before I go die, I die coming.
So, I
As a temporary, the guy that was in that push business, God left handy first. I got that conversation on that full handed, whatever I handed it. And again, like I promised, this will also be an informative, interactive session. We have had bits of information from the Minister of State, VP's office, and an interactive session from the kids that we just did by University of Sierra Leone. Long and short, really we're here to learn about LEAP and the opportunities that it presents for the youth of Sierra Leone, which will obviously yield to greater impacts moving forward. With that said, let's get into business proper by starting with a statement from one of the lead sponsors, as stated earlier, a statement from the General Manager of Sonoco, please. Can we kindly have
Good morning, Freetown. Good morning. Your Excellency, the Vice President of Sierra Leone, all the elected ministers that are here today, the diplomatic corps, leaders of industry, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. So, it's a great honor and privilege for me to participate in this auspicious event. I'm humbled and I'm distinctly proud to be here. I'm a recent arrival in Sierra Leone. I've just been here a few weeks, but after 30 years in Africa and a career that has taken me the length and breadth of the continent, many countries in multiple different industries, from multinationals to SMEs to startups, I see here in Freetown and my joining of Sonoco as the absolute pinnacle of my career. My company, Sonoco, and myself, we are committed to the future of the continent, investing in Africa, creating employment opportunities, encouraging entrepreneurship, and helping to drive economic growth. Sonoco is an African success story, coming from very humble beginnings. And thanks to the vision and inspiration of one man, Elhaj Mamadou Salio Diallo, and our current CEO, Abdul Karim Diallo, who I'd like to salute, is in the room with us today. The company has grown into a large conglomerate covering industry, construction, real estate, mining, and logistics. From our base in Guinea, we invested heavily in Sierra Leone across multiple segments, including a close to $50 million investment in a major flour mill to meet the needs of all Sierra Leoneans. We have investments in food product businesses, investments in real estate, and investments, of course, in our cherished Red Avenue. When I look out at this room today, full of representatives from the public sector, from international institutions, from international and local companies, and most especially at the participants attending this forum, I see just an incredible and enormous potential. You know, the success of Mr. Diallo, or Elon Musk, or a Mark Zuckerberg can be replicated in this room with what I would call the right mix of inspiration and perspiration. You don't achieve success without hard work. And over all my time in Africa, over 30 years in Africa, I've been just amazed at the ingenuity, the passion, the potential of young African talent. Talent that is just waiting to be harnessed. And this is why events such as the one this week, here in Freetown, can be an amazing catalyst for growth and opportunity. As a key stakeholder within the private sector, Sonoco is taking steps to reaffirm its commitment to growing employment and entrepreneurship in Sierra Leone. With that, we are happy to announce the launch of our Brand Avenue Academy in conjunction with NCTVA. I'd also like to salute my good friend Engineer Jalo, who's accompanied us on this program. This initiative will provide young talent with the opportunity to learn pastry and baking skills alongside entrepreneurship skills. And with the accreditation that we receive, we're able to also provide Kickstart seed capital to help support the growth of local businesses. Sonoco is also proud tomorrow to host the Entrepreneurship Pitch event. I'm really looking forward to that, and to hearing and listening to the amazing talent that I'm sure is here in this room, and with the other participants. And I'm convinced that with the talent and what we'll hear tomorrow will really be a symbol of that and what young Sierra Leoneans can do. We are really proud to be part of this event. We're humbled at the role we can play, and we'd like to thank the government of Sierra Leone. We'd like to thank His Excellency the Vice President. We'd like to thank the organisers who've just done an amazing job. But most especially, I want to thank the participants, because it's the participants that make the success of any event. It's your event. It's your opportunity to go out and explore employment opportunities, to go out and discover entrepreneurship initiatives. This is your event. It's your opportunity. And I'm sure the event will be a huge and unqualified success. So thank you to you all, and let's work together to make Sierra Leone a beacon, a shining light of entrepreneurial and business development within the sub-region and across Africa as a whole. I am sure the people in this room and the people of Sierra Leone can do it with the support of the government, with the support of the private sector, and above all with the talent of young people that we have in this wonderful country. Very much for your attention.
Being future ready directly increases access to employment and to entrepreneurship opportunities. The youth of any country are a dynamic population, just and thriving workforce in Sierra Leone. Thank you very much.
Yes, according to the ILO, there are approximately 73 million security and the development strategy of almost every country, including ours. Review of obsolete global policies and laws, and laws, the key foundations for the protection of workers. As I speak, we have developed the National Employment Policy, which shows us at the topmost level, at least, we should have 10% of Sierra Leoneans, at the middle level, 20% of Sierra Leoneans, at the lower tier, everything has to be Sierra Leonean. We also have the migration policy. You saw from the scheme presented by the University Theatre Group the challenges we have when it comes to migration. So we have beyond the migration policy, and from those policies, we now have an Act, Employment Act 2023, which I implore every employer or potential job seeker to try to lay hands on them. We have Overseas and Migrants Act 2023, the Work Permits Act 2023. In the works, we have the Occupational Safety and Health Bill, the Industrial Relations Bill, Workmen's Compensation Bill. The National Act is also in the works for review. To enhance employment opportunities for our nationals, the Ministry of Employment has signed bilateral labor agreements with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Honorable Minister Mohamed Lamaswa is currently in Qatar to sign labor agreements on behalf of the government to discuss about in Qatar. weight. Also, the Ministry has secured non-collateral loan for 1,000 Leoneans to study for 2 years and work for 3 years in the US in the foreign areas: science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and business administration. I want to thank the Honorable Vice President and his office for organizing the second job and entrepreneur fair, where potential job seekers and employers would be to share ideas, experiences, and among other things. Madam Chair, distinguished guests, addressing youth and employment through various means, including the job fair, will lead to a balance of administrative tasks, advocating for a business environment for increasing job creation and entrepreneurial development, enhancing employability of youth people through better education, vocation, and skill training policy and programs, promoting youth entrepreneurship, and promoting equal opportunities for youth. To enhance the youth and employability, I want to employ our universities and other learning institutions to critically look at our current curriculum, review where it is possible to be able to provide the skill set necessary for today's job market, as we are losing most of our job skills. I want to end by thanking His Excellency the President, the Honorable Vice President, for their hindsight. Thank you so much.
And you said, we've heard of the beautiful policies they're working on and what the Honorable Minister is currently doing in Qatar, so we thank you for that. Next, we'll call up the Minister of Technical and Higher Education for a brief statement.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Your Excellency, Honourable Vice President, Honourable Members of Parliament present, members of the Diplomatic Corps, development partner organizations, industry partners, members of the Fourth Estate, our most valuable asset, our dynamic young people, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's an honor to address you today at this National Youth Employment and Entrepreneurship Fair. I stand before you this afternoon with a vision by His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, deeply rooted in the transformation of our educational landscape. We are at a crucial juncture, one where education is not merely of this vision, and is pivotal to enhancing the job market preparedness of our young people and drive forward socio-economic growth. This fair has supported that vision and has created a platform where innovation meets opportunity and where skills meets aspiration. As a sector, our approach will emphasize collaboration, particularly through public-private partnerships, by engaging with industry stakeholders to ensure that technical and higher education programs are both academically strong and responsive to real-world demands, with a strong focus on inclusivity. Labour market surveys and skills gap analysis will inform curriculum and infrastructure alignment with 21st century industry needs. It's about being intentional about producing graduates with job-ready skills, fostering an entrepreneurial mindset, overall economic growth. This will go a very long way in instilling in them the confidence to navigate the evolving demands of industry and envision our universities and institutions not just as centers of academic pursuit, but as hubs of real-world impact, positioning themselves to support the national development agenda. As we look forward, our commitment remains resolute. We are actively forging partnerships both at national and international level to ensure that our education system is not just adaptive, but anticipatory, preparing our young people for the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow. The platform created by this fairs stands not just as an event, but as a testament to our collective commitment to youth empowerment. Let us seize this opportunity to shape a landscape where education is not just a means to an end, but a catalyst for limitless possibilities. Moreover, the platform created today is very vital because employers can connect with our students, fostering a powerful synergy between education and industry. Through these collaborations, we aim to bridge the gap between academia and the professional world, ensuring that our educational endeavors align with the needs of the workforce. This fair is a testament to our dedication to fostering public-private partnerships that will drive economic growth and provide our young people with tangible opportunities. Thank you for being part of shaping a future where education is the catalyst for sustainable growth and prosperity. Thank you.
Next, we'll have up on stage the Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry for a brief statement.
His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohamed Judeja.
The leader, the government of our future ready young people. The right honorable Vice President, I always share my story with young people. I'm no longer young, but I remember almost 6 years ago, when I was blessed with the opportunity to serve. His Excellency the President knows nobody to say he is a son of Mr. X or son of Mr. Y. That's why I'm giving him the opportunity to serve. He gave me the opportunity to serve young people of Sierra Leone. He did so because he believes in young people, people of time, people of vision, and no matter where you're coming from. In that way, I always ask young people who know the work that much, stop for people's sake. Everything at this world, somebody for plan for you. You know how? It's what makes me who I am. Some 20 years ago, a couple of years ago, I decided to be an accountant. While I attended secondary school, I decided to do commercial stage, and I'll be advanced people in the bank. And yes, while in college, while I was 6 years, I go for do accounting and finance at Fabico. It's the biggest statement here. I will think about the system and my broker for no say. Me asking my broker, my brothers and my broker, and everywhere across the country we watch for no say. You get able to work for yourself and able to push whatever you do. Make use of the current opportunity. There is no second chance. No matter what, opportunity of this nature will not come on. Last year ago, we started. The National Youth Service, our big initiative, which is the President and the Vice President started. To date, we will empower over 4,000 to 5,000 young people. If anybody comes say, 10 to 15, 20 companies they call you for an interview. Out of 10, 15 interviews where you attend, trust me, you need a lot of every interview where you attend, and you stand a chance for getting a job. Even when I don't get a job, I don't know money, offer them income. Why I say this? For when young people believe, say, sometimes when you do the good thing, just plan, you get such say, and they reach out to you. The sense of entitlement. Most of you believe say this is not entitlement, this is not entitlement, and this is supposed to be for me, and this is supposed to be me. We will not continue to push. Say this are targets, and this is supposed for me, and this is supposed to do. We get to call a social contract. Governments get to the own side of it, providing the enabling environment for every young person to reach in potential. And this is around platform where His Excellency the President and the Acting Vice President create for young people to be able to reach a potential. And on the area of the ministry, a lot has been done. This year, I'll tell you, when we talk about 500,000 jobs, it's something we need to and we need to do more. With just agriculture, aquaculture, and value chain, trust me, the 500,000 jobs among them. Don't do. The Acting Vice President, partners, and members present in this room, access to finance for young people is key for transform this country. When you look at page 21 of the policy inclusion for part of Sierra, it makes it very clear that access to finance for young women and youth are the least in this country. We therefore create the environment for the majority of the population for them able for access to finance. Example, when you look at our financial institutions today, the same product 10-20 years ago and the same product today. Then financial institutions can calibrate their product and try to change their product to be youth friendly. Entrepreneurship and innovation. You should have very good proposal and let me reduce the bottleneck of young people access to finance. If you have a young man from university has got a very good degree, very good initiative, let's create an enabling environment for that young man to be able to use his certificate to access this finance rather than asking them for collateral, which perhaps in amount. The last component, human capital development. We don't create so much in the next 5-10 years. We get more young people now than ever before. If we allow these young people with their creative ideas, with their passion for change, with their passion for transforming their life, trust them with access to finance, innovation, technology, and hands-on skills, we're able to change the narrative. Back to HTV. I'm very pleased to inform you that the World Bank has sponsored the Ministry of Affairs with $1.2 million platform that we created to ensure that we consolidate, there will be a one-stop shop for opportunities for young people. In our platform organization, you see every opportunity for
one thing that popped in mind is JFK's quote that ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And with that said, I mean both government also has a responsibility in collaboration with the private sector and development partners to ensure that there's an enabling environment being created for each and every one of us to thrive. So thank you for that, Mr. Minister. As moving along, let's have a quick break where you guys can relax, and we'll have the second part of the skit from the University of Sierra Leone Theatre Group. Are we ready for the second part, gentlemen?
Kush don't kill me. Now me go kill Kush.
Elmo, Rachel, happy party, I say right now. Now me glad one day so. Now me we prepare. Yes, the party, the big women make I say now me win now. Yes, the NYEEF conference. Oh, my body is right now. I'm glad me. Yes. Okay. Oh, yes, my body.
Bobby water. Bobby water.
I don't
Bobby Wata. You condition of change. Don't push. Wait, Sally. Wait, Sally. You want to say much why you don't use the IQ?
The IQ fella. Maybe I did IQ so fatty, so fun at desert. They go by boat. They say see the boat way small, if so they broke inside there. They say the boat, it be get pinol. As they reach me to the scene and the boat sink, they all die.
Look me so fast, look at me look me condition, Amy. I want to kill myself.
Hey, Badia, Bengo no talk that one day.
Don't call me Bengo.
Hey, what's in the area name?
That means I'm buying over here.
When you get fine name, you go be yourself Bengo. You don't know say name Kifala Bossy. This platform now, fancy, let me hold and bring to.
Honorable ministers, our development partners, our partner organizations, sponsors, delegates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. First, let me take this golden opportunity to thank the organizing team, to thank the Minister of State in the Office of the Vice President and the team, and to thank all the supporting ministries that are here today, including other ministers that made it to be to money this morning. I equally want to take the opportunity to thank all the organizations, partner organizations and our sponsors for making this second edition a resounding success as well. You see, when we carved out this initiative last year, as part of the government commitment to invest in young people, we were able to bring about 500 young people to match them with 40 potential employers and entrepreneurs. The success of that event, no doubt, was a clear call to do another event, and I want to assure you that we will continue, government will continue to support this event. The whole idea about NIF is to build a bridge. We want to build a bridge between skill sets and opportunities. We want to bring young people, young graduates, people with skills, to be face to face with potential employers and entrepreneurs so that they can have a platform where their opportunities will be tapped so that it becomes a starting point for them either to gain access to a decent job or to start their own business. There is no doubt that today the Minister of Trade just made mention of that nearly 7 million people around the world are seeking employment. And Sierra Leone, as though that, like I said, got a good fair share of that. We know that there are challenges, job creation challenges, youth employment challenges. It's as a result of that, His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada designed the Big Five. And among the Big Five, job creation stands as the #2 priority, just after peace alone. And this conference is no doubt a practical step to realizing that vision of creating 500,000 jobs. This NIF is viewed as a building block for job creation. That is why this year we have included the Job Creation Conference as part of the 4 days event. And that will no doubt lead us to begin to put together the mechanics of a potential job creation strategy that will lay the ground path for how we intend to provide opportunities for young people to access jobs in the future. Like I told you, NIF is a bridge. And more importantly, by extension, creating jobs is also a bridge for this government. We are trying to build a bridge between human capital development, our investment in human capital development, and the future prospect of this country. You all know that in the last 6 years, His Excellency has dedicated 22% of our GDP to education. This year alone, about 337,000 Sierra young people pass once and they are qualified to enter higher and technical. If you have 337,000 kids entering tertiary institutions, what does that mean? It means the government needs to position itself to create the kind of opportunity they need when they finish higher and technical education. It will also interest you to note that in 2022, there are 304,725 kids that were born in Sierra Leone. In 2021, 241,000 kids were born in this country. That has seen a 26% increase in life path. If you have a country with 304,725 kids were born, and you have a president that is determined to give them free foundational land, free basic education, and opportunity for university education, we need to brace ourselves to create a living environment to provide jobs, and decent jobs. So the investment we have made so far as a country in the area of education, in the area of health, infrastructure, expanding energy opportunities so that we can have foreign direct investment in this country, moving the energy sector from utility energy to productive energy so that we are able to power industry so that they can create additional jobs. Notwithstanding that all these delivery environments are the key enablers to drive investments. With investments, you have opportunity to create jobs. With jobs, people have the revenue and they're able to increase the tax revenue of the state. That is why Free Salon is also seen as a flagship program to provide jobs in this country. The Minister of Youth just made mention about finance, access to finance. It will be interesting to note that in the last economic management meeting, His Excellency has instructed the Minister of Finance and the Economic Management team to work out various schemes of guarantee so that Sierra Leoneans who want to do farming, Sierra Leoneans who want to do business can have access to competitive loans for the banks. We are working on the dynamics, and sooner or later you will hear the good news. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I just want to round up by stating that, as I've said, NIF is a direct response to His Excellency's vision to create jobs. Out of this year we are going to already, I want to thank our development partners who have expressed interest to support that initiative. In addition to that, the Minister of Youth just made mention of the National Youth Corps Service. So we are going to bring side by side with the National Youth Corps Service, a national internship program that government and development partner will support young people to place them across potential job opportunities. Government can be able to pay their salary so that at the end of the day, they will have either experience or job after the 6 months. I want to use this opportunity to encourage all the young people, the delegates, to make good opportunity, to make good use. Take this opportunity as a very, very important thing that has been given to you. You see, the advice I always give young people is that you can go to university and acquire a diploma. A diploma, what we call a technical competence, can give you a job. But it is not enough to keep you in a job or to even give you a job. What you need to stay in a job and to stay in business is social intelligence. That is the capacity to build relationships and respect people and take responsibility. You can have a first-class degree, but if you lack social intelligence, nobody will give you a job. You can be the best IT person, but if you don't know how to respect people and build a relationship and compose yourself in a workspace, you will not get a job. So you can have a diploma, but you need to develop that social intelligence, which is rooted in our social values to understand how we respect each other, how you comport yourself and work in a working space. That is the advice I want to give to you. And on that note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of His Excellency the President, I want to formally launch this second edition of the National Youth Employment and Entrepreneurship.
Thank you, Honorable Vice President.